Hello Internet, I'm Farrell, and here is this week's Space Engineers Update parody for December 14th, 2017. This week saw the release of version 1.185.4, and right off the bat, we've got fixes for two problems happening after alt-tabbing out of Space Engineers, because Windows is a complicated thing to work with, apparently. We also got a bug fix where items on the HUD would get stuck hidden, though frankly I would actually classify that as relief rather than a bug given the normal state of clutter on most HUDs. Even better, more updates were made to resolve crashes when the backup folder is present but empty, though I have to wonder if this creates a million folder deep tree backup problem has been resolved. And another crash when inviting players to join the game via Steam. Of course, your experience after joining a large multiplayer session is another issue entirely. Once again this week, our friends using the Space Engineers dedicated servers were square the target of yet another fix. This one I think required a bit more description behind it though, as the bug's fix simply states, improved jetpack behavior while flying on moving ship on DS. So, flying while on a moving ship. I'm pretty sure you can't be on the ship unless you're mag booted to the ship, or being held down by gravity, artificial or natural or otherwise. So how does one alter their quantum state to be both on the ship and flying? If you're still confused, go listen to George Carlin's bit about how it's better to be in the plane than on the plane. Of course, it's not an update parody if we don't point out that the oops hotfix required moment of the week. And this week, the testing team certainly missed something that hit a lot of people with nVidia cards and certain anti-aliasing settings. Best response on the update forums for this update, though, has to be Arcturus' comment regarding the repeated plug for the upcoming Skybox changes that are available currently as a mod. And while Keen Skybox is the new kid on the block, I'm pretty sure the overall ratio of numbers shown there aren't going to change much. In counterpoint, the new worst response spotted on the forums this week is the slowly growing turrets shoot dead wolves thread, which has been gaining steam in the last 2 weeks. This thread is all about everyone's favorite beating a dead horse bug in the game, where unlucky engineers in survival have been dying by the hundreds because their turrets are too busy attempting to eradicate every molecule of their current target rather than engage all the living targets currently tearing you to bits. The Keen staffer's response to this bug was short and simple. We are aware of this bug and it has been already reported in our system. However, I should mention that wolves and spiders are experimental features and have lower priority, so I am not really able to tell when it will be fixed. At the moment, I would recommend to turn them off. So the third video on the Space Engineer store page in Steam is a lie because this feature of planets has not been fully implemented yet or is broken to the point where it should be turned off. Meanwhile, the fix, to just not have any AI creatures or pirates enabled, pretty much removes the entire point of having the survival mode in the game. Well, I suppose I shouldn't complain, it is the 2-year anniversary of the Cyberhounds feature, so there is the option to turn them off at least here. But still, coming up on that time of year when people are most likely to pick up a game and play it, I would have expected this kind of bug to not be low priority. Clang is one thing, but ignoring a core survival mechanic, probably not a good idea. Which brings me to this week's quote.